What's up? I'm Japanese. Muv-Luv Alternative. That anime is now airing. Before the airing, I said that Rock is a legendary hentai game. You should definitely watch it. I posted a video about it. Let me give you my honest impression of episode 1 through 4. The story is moving too fast. Not budget, the drawings are unreliable in some scenes. The development of the story is too abrupt for newcomers to follow. I can't get emotionally invested in the character with this. This is my honest feelings. The first thing is how fast the story progresses. The first episode was good. It was an original story to let people know what kind of world Muv-Luv is. And from episode 2 is the main story. It's the part where the protagonist as a trainee develops a bond with his comrade and instructor. But then, episode 3 ends the comprehensive exercise in a flash. Are you sure you want to go that far in just 2 episodes? And that comprehensive exercise itself was over in a minute. 1 minute! This is the first dozen right! We can't catch up! Chizuru is crying, but I'd rather cry myself. I guess they want to get the story to the point where it gets exciting quickly. But you know what? All the animes that are called masterpieces are carefully advancing their stories. For example, Steins Gate. When it first aired, there were a lot of people who freaking said it was boring in the first few episodes. However, the story did not move forward all at once to the point where the story became more exciting, but rather proceeded carefully. As a result, everyone who said it was boring in the first few episodes flip-flopped. Steins Gate is a masterpiece! Damn, you've been interesting from the start, huh? On the other hand, the anime that was expected but was not very serious usually has a messy storyline. It proceeds in such a way that you will think it was a compilation. No matter how interesting the original work is, anime that proceeds in a messy to the point of excitement receive low rating across the board. Why do people repeat the same mistake when history has been repeated so many times? Having said that, in episode 4, the story suddenly becomes more polite. I can enjoy watching anime when the story progresses at the speed. I hope it still is fast after this. Next is the drawing. Weird. It's only the beginning and already some of the drawings are weird. Some of the scenes where people are talking to each other are drawn like a low-budget anime. It's not unwatchable. But it doesn't seem quite right. My guess from the first episode is that the production team is probably putting a lot of effort into the battle scene. In anime, battles are more flashy and exciting than conversation scene. In fact, the battle scene are really amazing. That movement here is great. The drawings are so smooth. In Japanese, noodle noodle. The combat train in episode 4 was pretty cool too. The transition from long range to close range was very exciting. And Takemi Kazuchi's appearance here. The purple body is damn cool. It's like it's been crafted down to the last detail. I hope that the everyday scene will manage to hold up as well. The next is the developed story. Many parts are too abrupt. This can be said to be inevitable. The school chapter, which is the story before the alternative, and its world from the first time, is skipping all this. In my last video, I said that you probably don't need to know about previous work, but it was a mistake. At least one episode or half of an episode for the school chapter. It might have been better to use 2 or 3 episodes for the first world. Suddenly, the protagonist is talking about Sumika. But if you've never seen her before, you wouldn't know who she is. It's an important part of the story, and this is not good. She just makes a brief appearance in the recollection, but only for a moment, so it's not very impressive. It would be nice if the story could have a longer recollection of the past at some point. And finally, the part about not being able to empathize. This is the biggest problem. The story unfolds too fast for me to get empathy for the characters. I would say that the main focus of Muv-Luv is not the fighting, but the relationship and bonds between the characters. But I think it's very bad that this is neglected. So far, the story has gone in such a way that we don't ever know what kind of personality the friends have. I'd like to see you dig deeper into your relationship with your friends. However, the story has just begun, right? I don't know how many episodes this anime will have in total, but the story itself is very long. Let's hope for the best after this. Okay, these were my impressions of episode 1 through 4 of Muv-Luv Alternative. I know that you can enjoy everything if you watch it with no expectations and with high expectations, but I still have high expectations from Muv-Luv Alternative. I know that the scenario is very interesting. I hope you will all watch it to the end. ではまた。